yards. To throw again on second down. Morgan. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, Carter Landry maybe doesn't have the speed he once had in his Longhorn days, but he showed a nice little burst after that catch.
Almost like he had a little bit of a throwback there, huh, partner?
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On 1st and 10, it's Morgan. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man, my.
Still shedding tackles. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Morgan. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So big pickup that time, and Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a 2nd one.
65 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Morgan looks to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Carter Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. So Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there on his... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And some room to maneuver. The 20, 10,
You know they pay me
5,
extra.
and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Morgan. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Morgan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets will extend their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity. Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Zach Kerr, the big defensive tackle, the one to get him down. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. And now here's a carry heading left. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mass.
And that's caught by Landry. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd time. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. Oh, good move. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
If you were me. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Fights through, and now a crease. Past the 20.
That's all you got.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
no let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout, and actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Morgan. Going for it all. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Set to throw is Morgan. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they are going to score again. So this offense will head back out there, already an excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Morgan to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They'll try to run this one in, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.